Shalom, shalom, family. Welcome back to the channel. And welcome to a moment of reflection, a prophetic pause in a world that moves too fast. As we approach Passover 2025, I want to invite you into something deeper than ritual. This isn't just about unleavened bread or remembering plagues, although that's very important. But this is about rediscovering who you are. Because Passover isn't just about leaving Egypt, it's about stepping into covenant identity. In Exodus, Yah didn't just rescue a people from slavery. He was reintroducing them to themselves and to Him. He says in Exodus 4:22, Israel is my son, my firstborn. That wasn't a political statement. It was a covenant identity declaration. He was saying, you don't belong to Pharaoh. You belong to me. And friend, so do you. Let's really ponder on that. You don't belong to Pharaoh. You don't belong to Egypt. You belong to the Most High Yah. You are His. Hallelujah. The real Exodus doesn't start with the Red Sea. It starts when you realize you've been living like a slave in a system that was never yours. You've been performing to be accepted, proving yourself to be chosen, hustling instead of resting in covenant. But this Passover, you get to walk out of all of that because covenant identity says, I'm not just free from something, I'm called to something. Hallelujah. Leadership in the kingdom doesn't start with position. It starts with alignment. Yah is raising leaders in this hour who aren't just gifted, they're grounded. Not just appointed, but anchored in identity. This means you don't lead from striving, you lead from sonship. You lead from purpose. You lead from presence. So here's your invitation. As you approach Passover, ask yourself, what needs to be left in Egypt? What false names, false rhythms, or false narratives are still clinging to your soul? And what truth is Yah calling you to walk in this year? Because this isn't just a meal, it's a movement. It's a prophetic moment to declare, I remember who I am, I remember whose I am, and I'm moving forward in covenant. This is your season. Yes, it is, to discover or even rediscover your covenant identity. Not just as a believer, but as a builder. Not just as a follower, but as a kingdom leader. Let this Passover be your crossover. And remember, you were never meant to blend in. You are set apart. You were built to lead in covenant. Be blessed, my friend. Shalom.